They was funny with this question. Baby number 3. Baby number 3. Can we finish with baby number 2?
JB Morrow, go and get your bag.
Y'all have been asking me for this What's Tea episode part 3 for the longest. So let me freshen up and let me give y'all the scoop on what's going on lately and what you guys have asked me. So before I start this video, I'm going to address one thing that I did address in the last video, or the first video, that I'm going to readdress today. So I did happen to get a question that me and my mans already know who asked this question, and unfortunately when we do see you, we will address you in person about this question, because what you're not going to do is be very messy on my channel, or be messy in general. We don't do the mess, we don't do the drama, we don't do any of that sort of ordinary over here on these parts. We don't. We are too old to be doing that. We have kids, and we know you have kids too, and we're quite sure you have kids. So stop trying to be messy over something that 100% has nothing to do with you, never had anything to do with you, any of those parts. And if you really want to be messy, I can really get into what's tea, because we're really not going to do that. But I am a different person now. I'm not unhinged as I used to be. I'm not as crazy as I used to be. If you really knew me back then, I'm very much not like that now, unless I have a reason to be. And for now, I really don't have a reason to be like that, because I've grown into a place where when people get like that, they're projecting their, how should I say, their insecurities. They're projecting their life onto me. And baby, you can't do that. I'm always going to be me. I'm always going to be top tier. I'm just always going to be 100% that girl. And I'm gonna forever own up to the things that I do, forever own up to the things that I say, because I'm not scared over here. So, that being said, as long as that's addressed, we're going to actually get into today's video for you guys, okay? So, if you're new here and you're trying to figure out what's tea, basically, on my Instagram, I put up my NGL link, and I let you guys ask me a bunch of questions that, like I just said before, either I'll answer or I will answer. Well, pause. I will answer or I won't answer. But in my last 2 episodes, I've been very willing to answer every question that I've got. Straightforward and very, very honest. So without further ado, let's get into these questions, because you guys sent a lot of questions. And it's almost around that time. I know my son is 100% gonna wake up from a nap, so I want to get through all these questions without having to stop. So the first question somebody 100% asked me is, how's everything going with you? I can say everything is going very, very swell. I cannot complain. I'm very happy. I'm very happy with myself. I'm very happy with my life. I'm very happy with my kids. And if you just know, and if you know, you just found out that I had a girl. I'm having a girl, and I'm super excited. Super excited about that. But yeah, if you haven't watched that video of the quick little gender reveal we did, hop out of this video and go watch that. Okay. I gotta click into it. It says, are your pregnancy symptoms this time around different or the same as when you were pregnant with DJ? So with my son, it got easier in the 2nd trimester. With my daughter now, because I'm not gonna reveal the name just yet. So if you do know the name, keep that to yourself, because we ate down with the name. But with this pregnancy now with my daughter, the symptoms were 100% a lot different. Like, I was able to keep things down this time. Besides, if I eat and something outside stinks, or like I can smell something very stink, yeah, that's gonna make me vomit. Cause why are you coming outside smelling like ass? Anyway, or if certain food smells stink. Like, I know we went to New Jersey, I think 2 months ago, to go food shopping, or whenever it was. We went to Walmart, and I had just busted down some Wendy's, and let me tell y'all, it took 2 seconds to step out of the car, smell New Jersey air, and it made me vomit. So no disrespect to whoever lives in Jersey that be watching my videos, but y'all air is stink. Sorry, not sorry. I craved a lot. Well, with my son and my daughter, I craved a lot of meats, so that's why I 100% thought I was having another boy this time. But it wasn't until I looked at my stomach, and yeah, I could see the difference. My stomach is 100% sitting higher than it was when I was pregnant with my son. Off the top of my head, that's the only big dramatic difference that I can tell. Other than also, I feel like I get tired a lot more quicker than with him. With him, I feel like I was an Energizer bunny. Now, I just feel extremely tired. Even if I'm doing one thing, it is as if I'm walking up the steps to come home, or if I'm at work walking around, I'd be tired. I'm tired. I can't bend down as much as I would like to now. And I'm only 5 months pregnant. I mean, I shouldn't be bending down, but that's besides the point there. So those are two big differences that I've noticed being pregnant with my daughter and when I was pregnant with my son. Okay. The next question is, what is your biggest fear? I do have a lot of fears. My biggest fear, I honestly can't say what my biggest fear is. Right now, I would 100% have to say my biggest fear is being taken away from Earth before I know my time is up to spending time with my kids. You know, not being able to watch and see them grow and get older. So that right now would be my biggest fear. What is your happiest memory? I've had tons of happiest memories. I can't put a nail in the head or nail in the coffin. What's my most happiest memory? I feel like any memory with me is just smiling and I'm myself and I'm not with my guard up and I'm not so tense or whatever. That's my happiest memory. Like, those are my happiest memories. And if y'all know me, they're gonna forever be on my phone. I'm that girl. I'm taking pictures and videos of everything. I feel like somebody asked me this before. What is my love language? My love language, I like, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's called acts of service. Hold on, now I gotta Google it. The love languages. So it's words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, and receiving gifts. I'm just going to list them in the order that I like, so that whoever asks me this question, you know. So my first love language that I absolutely love is acts of service. Like, that's just it. That's my first one. My second one would be, I'm torn between words of affirmation and quality time. I'm gonna have to say words of affirmation is my second one. My third one is quality time. My fourth one is receiving gifts. And my very, very last love language is physical touch. If anybody knows me, I'll give hugs and stuff like that, but I absolutely do not like being touched. I don't. Because as a mom, you get overtouched, you get overstimulated. I don't like to be touched all the time. So that's just it. Next question. What makes you feel most loved or appreciated? I honestly think when people do stuff for me without me having to ask, like, or you've been listening to me yap and yap and yap about something for the longest, and like stuff like that. Like if I've been yapping about a bag or just planning something in general, and it gets planned or it gets done, yeah, I still appreciate it, and I feel loved about that, because that means you took the time out to actually listen. You was listening to what I had to say, 'cause sometimes I just be yapping. What is your biggest regret? I don't have any regrets in life. Like I said, I've owned up to all the things that I've done in my 29 years of life, and I don't have any regrets, because if you regret things that you do, that means you felt like you shouldn't have done it. And at this point, maybe we the time's going forward. We're not getting, it's not going backwards. So I don't have any regrets in life, none whatsoever. What's a simple pleasure that always makes you smile besides sleeping and eating? Besides sleeping and eating, you guys got me there. Besides sleeping and eating, like for the most part, yeah, I love hanging out with my son. I love hanging out with my mans, our kids, my bonus kids. Like that makes me smile too when we're all out as a family. You could say that it's a pleasure that makes me smile. I do like my alone time too. With my alone time, I like to go to Barnes & Noble, which I haven't been in quite some time, but I like to read. So that's a really good pleasure that makes me smile, because I love my books. Dream vacation, which country or island? I've been dying to go to Jamaica, so hopefully it happens on my 30th birthday as planned. But around the time I turn 30, my child is going to be 2 months old around the time I give birth. I give birth in January. My birthday is in March. So I don't know I don't know what I'm going to be doing or how I'm going to be feeling, but I know I want to take a vacation around that time. So we'll see how that goes. As far as I'm concerned, Jamaica's on the list. Bora Bora, Brazil, Puerto Rico, for sure. Like, I want to visit countries, so I need to get my son's passport in order. Just as soon as this baby is born, she's getting her passport immediately. My son is going to get his passport before this year is up, so we could travel outside. I don't even want to visit. Oh, but if I did have to visit another state, which is not listed here in this question, I want to go to LA for sure. LA, Vegas. I think it's just those two, LA and Vegas for sure. Also, I was just telling my mans I want to go to New Orleans for, well, Essence Fest next year. So New Orleans is added to the list as well. Just those three states or whatever. Texting or FaceTime. If anybody knows me extremely well, I'm a texter. Please do not FaceTime me. Don't FaceTime me. I don't even like being on the phone. And whoever thought they was funny with this question, baby number 3. Baby number 3. Can we finish with baby number 2? Baby number 3. Baby, no. There's no baby 3 next year. I'm going to ask these people to fry and burn my tubes on the table. And if they refuse, I'm going to get surgery, because I'm not having any more kids. I have my boy and I have my girl. I'm set. There's nothing else that can be made after that. And here comes the 100 questions like these. Okay. Something you haven't done in bed, you wouldn't mind trying. I think I've done quite enough in bed, which led me to these repercussions right here, right now. So I'm nothing. Think I've done enough. Your view on threesomes? Not my style. I'm way past the age of having threesomes. In my opinion, I know there are people that still do threesomes around this time, around this age. That's just not me. That's just me. No, I can't. No. Your view on open relationships? No. It's a no for me. Like, I've been into the last question. I've been into stuff like that and open relationships. Yeah, when I was in my teens, in my high school days, that was what, 10, 11 years ago. I'm quite over that stuff now. Have you ever been intimate with a girl? If so, how was the experience? Like I said, stuff like this is things that I was doing when I was in high school. I dated about 4 girls back in high school. Very, very quick relationships. I may have had just one relationship that lasted a little bit longer during high school. And I think that's as far as I've really gotten with a girl. On the top of my head that I can remember. But I've been in 4 different relationships with girls before. That's it. Your favorite feature, oh my god, feature on a girl. So my favorite feature on a girl would have to necessarily be her personality. Because you can be beautiful with an ugly personality and an ugly ass soul. So I cannot all the way say looks first, because I've met tons of women that have beautiful faces and their personality and their soul is just fucking disgusting. So that's it. Like, your personality has to be A1. Oh, Jesus, who asked me all these questions? Favorite and least favorite thing to do when being intimate? Favorite. Oh my god, I'm laughing because I know my man is gonna be watching this too. And I know 2 other people. Oh. Favorite and least favorite thing to do. I gotta mute this chat. Me and my cousins have this chat going on, and my sisters too, about going to take a family cruise next year. And we're trying to figure out where we're gonna go. And bruh, planning stuff is very, very hard. I might have to come back to this question only because I really don't know. Maybe I want to say my least favorite thing to do when being intimate is, it sounds crazy, but kissing. No, I take that back. That's maybe my second least favorite. My least favorite thing to do is fingering. Like, I don't like it at all. So those are my top 2 least favorite things to do when being intimate. Like, I like the kissing here and there, but I don't like it to the extent where now, like, drools coming down my lips and the sides of my lips and the crevices. No. And my favorite thing to do when being intimate, my favorite, you know what? I like everything that me and my man do, so I just keep it at that. Moving on. When's the next vlog? This is the next vlog, baby. I know I've been taking forever to do these vlogs, but I gotta be finding time to make these vlogs for you guys. But I'm gonna try to be a little bit more consistent with the vlogs that come out. I'm gonna try to do one at least every week or every 2 weeks, but I'm gonna try and make it at least 2 videos that come out. I need to be very, very consistent with this. I see that you guys 100% like the gender reveal, and I see that you guys liked the other 2 episodes of What's Tea, so I will be trying to take suggestions from you guys, I would say. So, like, if you do have me on IG, make sure you are listening and well, not listening, but while watching my stories, so when I do post things for YouTube, you guys could just click and vote. like, it's very simple. Just vote. Just click whichever one you want to see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 more questions. Whew. Do you like or dislike being affectionate in public? I'm not against PDA. Like, all right, cool, we can hold hands, we could do a little tap kiss outside. But PDA, when the PDA starts to be like, yeah, we out here making out in public, like, it just, no, I don't like that. That's disgusting to me. Like, all right, cool, if you do that, that's cool for you, that's great for you. I don't like it because at the end of the day, I feel like, bruh, you couldn't wait to get home to be slobbering down like that on the sidewalk. So we can hold hands, we can do all that stuff, but none of that other extra stuff. My favorite social media. Instagram, TikTok. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. But I've been getting a lot of love on TikTok lately, so. And then Facebook is dead last. I don't be on Facebook like that, but I do realize I have to keep posting on Facebook because I do have family members that I would like to keep updated for the ones that don't have my number and stuff like that. So Facebook is dead last, but that's pretty much what I primarily use my Facebook for. But I have been getting paid on Facebook, so I've been trying to post a little more. And whoever sent this is funny. I know you guys cannot see it, but it says, I want to know the gender, please, it's a girl. Listen, about 98% of y'all said it was a girl last video. Like I said, if you haven't watched that video, go watch that video now. This is the last question for this video. What have you been doing differently with your current pregnancy compared to your last one? Do you think it's easier or harder now? I'm going to say this, that I feel like this pregnancy is a lot more smoother. It's a lot more easier on me. Not that my son gave me any hard time with being pregnant. It's really about the person that you choose to be pregnant with. Like, I'm not gonna get too much in detail about my son's father, but yeah, the pregnancy with him was a lot harder. It wasn't smooth at all. It was very hard, more emotionally than physically. But this pregnancy now is a lot easier for me, emotionally, physically. Like, I know my man's been telling me to stop working for the longest. I just don't listen. I'm very stubborn. But the minute we found out I was pregnant back in May, a week before Mother's Day, he was like, oh, you know, you can stop working. This, that, and the third. I'm gonna take care of us and do what I gotta do. But the independent woman in me was just like, no, I still gotta work. I still want to be able to do things, at least for on my own, for quite some time. But the time is ticking that I'll be my leave is coming sooner than later, because this traveling from Brooklyn to Staten Island is killing you, girl. But I hope this answered, is it easier or harder now? And what have I been doing differently with my current? I don't think I've been doing anything differently. I think I've been doing the same thing as far as, like, I've been moving around. I'm still working. I'm still trying to be active. I'm still eating the same way I was eating before. So, excuse me, there is no difference with that. So off the top of my head, I don't think I'm doing anything differently. But this pregnancy has been a lot easier for me emotionally. And that concludes today's episode of What's Tea. And I got I'm just thinking about something about what one of my coworkers said. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of What's Tea, and I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I'm proud of jazz, taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me and your child, and it won't lay today.